What a secret you'll never tell your partner but are willing to tell strangers on Reddit.
That she is far more similar to her mother and sisters than she would want to believe.
I shit my pants 2 days ago. When he was away for work for 4 months, and I was working full-time and single parenting and depressed as fuck, one morning I hurried our kid, 3 years old, out to the car before daycare with my hands full of stuff. I put everything in the car, put it in gear, and looked over my shoulder to back up. I backed up 2 feet and hit the brakes. I didn't put our kid in the car, I was looking at an empty car seat. My toddler was standing beside his door on the passenger side waiting for me, and now he was crying because he thought I was ditching him. If I hadn't looked over my shoulder, I could have run over our kid. Blame sleep deprivation and all the other shit going on, but mom guilt still eats me alive when I think about those 2 feet. And my husband will never know because I don't ever want him to think I'm a bad mom, or know exactly how bad it was for me while he was away.
I've been so depressed lately. I do not like my job. I have crippling anxiety driving into work every day. I'm in 6-figure debt so I can't leave. I can't provide the life my family deserves and it's only going to get tighter in coming months. I cry most days. My wife and son are the only things in my life keeping me going. They do make me happy though it's a sad happy because I feel like I'm letting them down. My wife knows I'm not myself but I won't tell her how bad things are. I know it will get better but it's very hard right now. Edit. Thank you all for your words of encouragement. I will talk with my wife tonight and we'll try to come up with a plan. Not quite sure how, but she is going to get her husband back and my son is getting his dad back. I faked the first 6 orgasms with her. I just wasn't going to come due to anxiety but I knew she'd be so self-conscious to the point of dumping me if I didn't. So I pulled out and came in a towel or sock. Eventually I got there with her after the nerves calmed but I'm taking that secret to the fucking grave. Edit. One time I even prepped a towel by squirting some lotion in it and showed her how much she made me cum because I'm a liar and a freak. Her cooking isn't very nice. I'm not cooking because I try to be nice, I cook because I want to eat something that doesn't taste like I'm rimming a feral raccoon with explosive diarrhea. Sorry honey, but you might need to learn how to cook if you want to cook.
I'm disabled, he works and brings home the bag. We do get disability pay, so it's still 2 incomes. I mostly clean, but my health gets in the way a lot. But man, I don't think I can ever tell him just how guilty I feel over my inability to consistently contribute. I hate that my disability and health overshadow some days. He gets home from work, and the minute he sees how sick I feel that day he drops everything and ignores his own exhaustion to fuss over me. He should be able to come home to a meal cooked and a relaxing night of sitting on his ass before the next day of work. Sometimes he does get that, but a lot of times it's just us making food together and cuddling and gaming rather than me being able to take care of him. I hate it deeply. Edit. I honestly expected this to get buried. Yes, I have talked to him about it a bit, just not about how often I feel guilty or how deeply I feel it. I do my best to make up for it on my good days. He has no problems with helping me out. At the end of the day, it's my mindset that needs working on.
I worked as a muscle guy in my early 20s and made a chunk of money getting good at hurting people. She's a pretty anti-violence Buddhist, so I'm not gonna bring that up,